There are moments in life when we feel the chaos closing in, the pressures of modern society, the weight of our responsibilities, the endless noise from the outside world. In those moments, we search for something ancient, something solid. We search for wisdom. The greatest Stoic quotes of all time are not just clever phrases. They are battle-tested truths, born from lives of hardship, war, exile, betrayal, and inner struggle. Yet, despite originating from men who lived thousands of years ago, these teachings speak to something permanent in the human condition, something unchanging in an ever-changing world. This video is more than a collection of quotes. It is a journey into the essence of Stoic philosophy, linked with nature, the rhythms of life, and the lessons we can apply today, especially in a society overwhelmed by distractions, shallow pursuits, and emotional instability. To be like the rock that the waves keep crashing over, it stands unmoved. In a world that constantly tries to push us around, this quote by Marcus Aurelius reminds us of what true strength looks like. Not aggression, not domination, but stillness, endurance, dignity. Lesson: you cannot control the waves, only how firmly you stand. Like the roots of a tree gripping the earth in a storm, strength lies in grounding yourself in principle, not reacting emotionally to every outside force. Modern application. Every day we face criticism, chaos, fear, and temptation. The rock doesn't deny the storm, it simply doesn't yield. That's your challenge too. Build your identity on character, not opinions. Be immovable in what truly matters. Your life is what your thoughts make it. This is the core of Stoic mental discipline. Epictetus taught that while we can't always choose our circumstances, we can always choose our response. The mind is our kingdom. Connection to nature. Just as the seasons turn regardless of our desires, life unfolds without asking our permission. But how we interpret those changes, that's our freedom. Spring doesn't ask if you're ready, neither does loss or love. Lesson: master your thoughts, or they will master you. Observe your mind like a bird watches the horizon, calm, curious, detached. The only prison is the one built in your own mind. The man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. Belief shapes reality, not magically, but psychologically. A Stoic understands that conviction drives action, and action shapes destiny. Human parallel. Think of how many lives have been limited by self-doubt alone. How many dreams ended before they began? Believing in your strength, even quietly, without bravado, is the first act of power. Modern application. Instead of saying, "I can't handle this," say, "I haven't learned how yet." The Stoic path isn't one of arrogance, it's of growth. Slow, patient, relentless. Character is destiny. Heraclitus said this long before modern psychology validated it. Who you are, your habits, your principles, your inner posture, creates your future far more than any external factor. Link to nature. A river carves canyons not by force, but by consistency. Your character, like a river, shapes your landscape over time. Lesson: you don't need to know the future if you know your character. If you choose virtue today, and again tomorrow, your future will be shaped by values, not chaos. let us postpone nothing. Seneca warned against the great thief of life, procrastination. We waste our most precious resource, time, because we assume there's more coming. But the Stoic view is clear. The only moment you own is now. Real-world insight. So many people plan to start living once they retire, once they get that job, once they fix their past. But as Marcus Aurelius said, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Nature's reminder. The blooming cherry blossom reminds us, beauty is brief, so is life. Don't delay what matters. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This quote speaks to the heart of Stoicism. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. Worry is wasted energy unless turned into action. Daily application. When someone offends you, remember, they offered the insult. You accepted it. You always have the choice not to react. Nature analogy. A mountain does not fear the wind. It allows it to pass. In the same way, train your mind to let emotions pass without dragging you with them. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Hardship is not a detour, it is the path. Like fire purifies gold, adversity reveals who we truly are. Human truth. Don't fear the pain. Fear living a life so comfortable you never grow. Strength comes from tension. Purpose is forged in fire. Natural metaphor. Look at the tallest trees. They've endured the harshest winters. Their roots grew deep because they had to. So must yours. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Talk is cheap. Virtue is action. The Stoics didn't believe in abstract philosophies. They believed in living their ideals. Application. Ask yourself daily, am I being honest, just, disciplined? If not, adjust. If so, stay the course. Relevance. Today, in a world of social media arguments, philosophical posturing, and virtue signaling, this quote cuts through the noise. Be the example, quietly, consistently. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. This modern-sounding quote echoes Stoic themes of urgency and presence. Most people live as if they have unlimited time, until something shakes them. What it means: don't wait for tragedy to wake up. You don't need a diagnosis or a funeral to remind you to live well. Do it now. Practical tip. Begin each day with this thought. If today were my last, would I be proud of how I lived it? It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live. Stoicism doesn't teach fearlessness by denying danger. It teaches acceptance. Death is natural, but not living. That's the real tragedy. Life application. Don't numb yourself with distraction. Don't chase meaningless pleasures. Engage fully. Love boldly. Act justly. Nature connection. Every creature in nature knows how to live with purpose. Hunt, migrate, mate, protect. Only humans forget, but we can remember. The Stoics walked a hard road. Their wisdom was not inherited, It was earned. They lived in a world of plagues, wars, betrayals, and uncertainty, much like ours. Yet their voices still echo, strong and clear. In nature, we find reminders of Stoic truth, the patience of trees, the resilience of rivers, the stillness of mountains. In our hearts, we recognize their truth, that happiness doesn't come from control, it comes from harmony, from living in accordance with our nature. To be just, to be disciplined, to speak little but live greatly, to act in the present, to love without clinging, to endure without complaint, to let go with dignity. These are not merely quotes, they are compass points, anchors in the storm. So ask yourself now, what quote spoke to you the most? And more importantly, how will you live it? Let us know in the comments below. And if this wisdom stirred something in you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. The path of Stoicism is not walked alone. Let's walk it together.